Essence, a game that might just have the most generic name I've ever heard. I don't know what the story is about exactly, so I'm assuming there's some deeper meaning as to why that name was chosen. Anyway, Essence is a first person exploration and puzzle game essentially that is still in very early development. Therefore, this isn't going to be a definitive critical opinion so much as a curious first look at the concept. The Kickstarter page links to a playable prototype of the game, and since, honestly, I just couldn't find anything else to play for the channel this week, here we go. I already get the impression that this game might one day look absolutely amazing. The camera movement is buggy as hell and the textures look decidedly pre-alpha, but there's definite potential for this game to look beautiful once a bit more effort has been put into the visuals. I hate to mention a negative this early on in development, but even if it is just a prototype, one vision you should really get your camera movement right. It's such a basic thing, but if your demo is supposed to get me to buy into your concept, I should at least be able to play it without becoming nauseous. There isn't that much to see as of yet, but the very basic idea shines through. You're put into a world you know literally nothing about, with no context whatsoever or any knowledge about who you are. You naturally start to explore and you quickly learn that you're in some sort of non-physical realm, and you're not even really supposed to be there apparently. As you try to find your way through these strange environments, you encounter puzzles that'll help you progress. It doesn't sound like all that ingenious or revolutionary a concept, but the game manages to feed you only very small bits of information at a time and keep you wondering where the story's going. After just 10 minutes of play, I had about 1,000,000 questions about the game. To me, it's a very good sign that I was so instantly invested in what was going on, even though I only knew very little. We'll see how well the puzzles turn out. That's the biggest concern I have right now. The ones I've seen so far didn't grip me all that much, but a lot can still change. I wouldn't dismiss the game based on that alone. I think this is the kind of narrative premise that can turn out to be either incredibly satisfying to complete, or, it could just fall flat and not live up to the very grandiose allure, I suppose. The game's pretty eerie mood-wise, which is something I also like about it. It's different from a horror game in that you don't feel like something's gonna jump out at you at any moment, but the environments are intimidating to say the least. I like games that do their own thing, and Essence seems to be doing just that. The reason I say that is because I can't seem to fit it anywhere thematically, at least not yet. Buzzwords like space, metaphysics, religion even, all come to mind when you look at the information this game provides you, but so far none of them seem to fit the game entirely. I'm not saying you should go out and back this game, I'm saying maybe give the demo a shot. The other reason for why I'm making this video, aside from the fact that I didn't have anything else to cover, is right now the game's sitting at less than 700 backers, which is okay, but it's not an amazing amount. I'm kinda worried that it won't get made, so I'm hoping I can do my part in pointing people in the direction and maybe sparking some interest. I don't know. We'll see. For now, that's all I have to say about it. Thanks very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one.